Hello everyone, here we are in an abandoned lumber yard. Now the gate has been locked up. The cops will stop you if they catch you on the property and will run you off. They've had problems with homeless people coming in here during the winter trying to stay warm, going in these old buildings trying to start fires. Now I guess they burnt one down over here. Now the way I understand it, somewhere over here, somewhere near this fence or something, was the original office. It caught on fire. It burnt to the ground. Now the guy that owns this, he's an older man. He owns several other lumber yards in Oklahoma. Well, the insurance here, he didn't have it worth the shit to cover the fire. And it really wasn't doing that great anyway. Now over here was the old service station. They closed down many years ago. I thought, well, let's take a quick look around. Let's see what we can see. Who knows? This might turn into a gym. You can see right away right here where they would have held their lumber right here. And it's a shame we can't get in here. Well, let's walk around. Let's see what we can see. Here's the back of the one building. And you can definitely tell it's overgrown. It's been forgotten. This is for sale. But the problem is, this is the historic side of Ardmore. And this is a pretty big property. If you bought it, what are you gonna really do with it? Me personally, I think the city could have bought it and put some cheap housing here, but they won't. There's the for sale sign right here. As you can see, where they had the lumber, and you can definitely see where it is just falling apart right here. Zooming in. And so maybe this is crazy for me to do this, but it's a shame. As you can see, they have locks on the gates, so we're not even going to try to get in here. Look at that old service station right here. Ain't that cool? That was built in the 40s. They still pump your gas. They still come out and physically pump your gas for you. Ain't that something? Yeah, you can definitely see. He was telling me across the street, you see this turn-in right here? There used to be this used to be a service station. That used to be the garage right here, where they'd work on your cars, and they changed the oil. The building was over here, and there was a service station over here. Yeah, it's a shame that we can't get any closer. They still got lumber over there. They still have lumber in here. Right there. Look at how big that tree is. If that's any indication to you how long this has been abandoned. This has been abandoned for years. Just like that motel I did where they had it all fenced off. It happens. It's just the way it is. I would assume this was one of the offices. There's a look at that back of that building. Definitely older buildings. Well, maybe we get better looks over here. It's been graffitied. It's definitely overgrown. Yeah, you get a closer look at these buildings over here. Ain't much to look at from this side, but who knows? We might see something here. There's the back of the one building right here. Now, here's a good shot of some of the buildings. Looked like it was a pretty good sized lumber yard. There's a good shot of that gas station over there. It's definitely older buildings. You can definitely tell this is seriously overgrown. Here's one of the buildings now. You can see right through there. Zoom in a little bit. Sorry about that. My arms ain't that tall. I need a selfie stick, I know. I like these old buildings. Their history. I'm good, you. Walked around that dude. I don't want to catch anybody on camera. People get all mad. Oh, you got me on camera. How dare you? But there was a quick look around the exterior of the lumber company. This right here is, this part of Ardmore is considered the historical part of downtown. This right here is the older part. That building way right down there, that's abandoned. Well, the city bought it. Well, the churches bought it, really. And they plan on, they said they were going to turn it into a soup kitchen. That was a year ago. And they still haven't done nothing with the building. But here's another look of the lumber yard from this area. That right there, like I said, used to be the service station. From across the street, they used to compete with each other. That got torn down years ago. To recap, there was a fire. The guy owned several other lumber companies in Oklahoma. He didn't have enough insurance to cover the fire. So he basically closed this down, put it up for sale, and it's sat abandoned ever since. And then they had a homeless group that come in here, started a fire, and now the cops even see you inside the gate, they'll run you off. And that's what gives us urban explorers a bad name. Well, from an abandoned lumber yard, if you like what I do, subscribe, comment, share, hit that like button for me. From an abandoned lumber yard to my next abandoned place. If you like, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Peace. Love you. Guys, stay awesome. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.